2023 was my first full year of this channel. Thanks to everyone who has been along for the journey so far, and for those who are new as well. It was an interesting year. Here are my top 5 favorite figures that I picked up in 2023. Number 5, Star Wars The Black Series Darth Malak. Knights of the Old Republic is one of my favorite video games of all time. Every time Hasbro decides to give us a crumb of KOTOR in the Black Series, I go, yes dear, and pick it up. In that case, it was really nice of them to actually make the Darth Malak figure really good. They really captured his essence with this figure, while updating the look a bit. Having the metal chin robot thing be removable is such a nice detail that you wouldn't expect modern Hasbro to include. And his little lightsaber holder on his back is something I hope they add to more figures. Presumably this was based on the version of him from the remake, but now with that all but certainly cancelled, at least we get this. They also did a very good job with the Bastila figure. I really hope they decide to make the rest of the cast of the first game, since they made a couple of Revans and Zalbar too. Number 4, Jada Toys Chester Cheetah. Since I just got this figure a few years ago, this one barely squeaked its way onto this list. This figure really embodies the idea of fun. Chester Cheetah is a goofy character designed to sell you cheese puffs, but Jada Toys still put a lot of love into this rendition of him. He really exudes charm and personality. He is solidly built, easily posable, and beautifully constructed. How could you not like a figure that comes with an accurately rendered bag of Cheetos? Jada Toys has had a great 2023, and I really can't wait to see what other random characters they tackle next. Number 3, Indiana Jones The Adventure Series, Raiders of the Lost Ark Indiana Jones. This figure really nails the vibe of Indiana Jones. Despite the issues with the whip and belt, I kept finding myself drawn to this guy. And I'm not even a huge Indy fan. This is just a really fun figure to pose around. The Harrison Ford likeness is very good, especially next to some of the older Han Solo figures in the Black Series. The third-party whip, belt, and accessory set I got really takes it to the next level too. But even without these, this figure is really great. As short-lived as the Adventure Series line is, Hasbro did a really good job with it. It shows that they can do great things with their products when they really want to. Number 2, Jada Toys Street Fighter II Ryu. Street Fighter is one of those series that I don't really have a lot of experience with, but I can appreciate from afar. It's a little silly, but what first brought my attention to this figure was the packaging that looks like arcade cabinets. And then everything else I heard about the figure sounded so good, I had to at least give Ryu a shot. And I was definitely not disappointed. This is another figure that I could not put down for about a week after I opened it. He is so easy to move and pose while also having tight joints that feel great. The paint looks great, the sculpts are clean, and he comes with this awesome Hadouken piece. These same things could be said about Fei Long and Chun-Li as well, but Ryu is still my favorite of the three, and also one of my overall favorites of the year. Number 1, SH Figuarts Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of my favorite fictional characters. Ever since I saw it in the theater as a kid, the Raimi trilogy has held a special place in my heart. It was, of course, great to see Tobey Maguire as Spidey again in No Way Home. He's always been Spider-Man to me. And now, the new movie gave all the toy companies an opportunity to put out new figures based on his version of the character. Bandai really knocked it out of the park with this one. The paint and sculpt are top notch. He has the raised and painted web lines and all the kind of scale type texture in the rest of the costume. The unmasked heads look so much like Tobey, even if this one is a little goofy looking. He has incredible articulation and can hit all the usual Spider-Man poses. And he has so many great alternate hands and web effects. This is a toy that I would have been obsessed with as a kid, and it's my favorite figure of 2023. Which figures were your favorites in 2023? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, you might like my more in-depth look at the Jada Toys Chester Cheetah, or maybe this look at some bootleg Star Wars Black Series troopers. Thanks for watching.